Good evening, YouTube. I made some mistakes in this last video. I have, thank goodness, I haven't published it yet, but I'm publishing this one with the corrections. I talked about major scales in the last video I done or made earlier tonight, where I was actually playing the piano. This video, as I want to talk about, is theory. Without playing the piano, I want to explain the theory behind the major scales. And the scale formula for any major scale is whole step, half, whole step, half. And what I mean by that is, for instance, we start on C major, which is middle C. Most people beginning to learn the piano, like I am, in the beginner stage, that's your first scale. You learn the C major scale. First right hand, next left hand, and then hands together. Eventually, when I get a stationary camera, I will be able to do hands together, but I can only do one hand at a time for now because I'm holding my phone while I'm recording the video at the piano, which you saw earlier. The key of C major has 0 sharps, 0 flats. Back to this scale formula: whole step, half, whole step, half. You start out with C with your thumb. A whole step from C is D. Why is that a whole step? Because there is a note between C and D, and it is a black note. If we move up a half step, we would hit that black note. So that does not follow the formula of the whole step, half. So we have to move from C to D. That's the second degree of the scale. From D to E, the third degree, that's another whole step. E to F, that's a half step. F to G, whole step. G to A, whole step. Next step, A to B, whole step. B to C is a half step. So once again, whole step, half, whole step, half. That is the same with the D major scale. E, F, G, A, B, C. All those are the same formula. I will not go into the key signatures yet. We will talk about that in another video. Just know that the formula for now, if you want to play a major scale, is the whole step, half, whole step, half. When you are playing certain scales in the white keys, the fingering is a little different. For instance, in the key of F major, I'll go ahead and tell you it has 1 flat. I'll go ahead and say that that's part of the key signature video, but I'll go ahead and talk about that today, since I'm doing the scale degrees. You start with your F, which is in your right hand, which is your thumb. You go to G, your second finger. A, your third. B flat is your fourth finger. And that is where your scale ends. You go from there, your C's your thumb, D's your second finger, E's your third finger, and you end on the fourth finger, which is your F. You do not end on your pinky in the right hand on the F major scale. And as far as the B major in your left hand, you start with your fourth finger of the scale degree. The first note of the scale is in your left hand. You start with your fourth finger. So you go B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and back to your fifth finger. I'm sorry, back to your first finger on B, which is your thumb. Because left hand and right hand are mirrors of each other. Left hand start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 4, 3, 2, 1, and then your right hand is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It all depends on what scale you're in. I'm hoping this helps, and I will look forward to talking to you in the next video. Comment and subscribe.